Calm and quiet, gentle and sensitive, Greyhounds are a very special breed of dog. They were imported into the United States to hunt jackrabbits. Then sadly and tragically, they were forced to race around a track for amusement and money, where to this very day, they suffer and die. GREY2K USA is a national nonprofit greyhound protection organization founded by Carrie Teal and Christine Dorchak. Christine's lifelong commitment came the hard way, following a near-fatal accident while out walking her dog.
All I could think about was my dog, who had been in the accident with me. And I realized if I would ever be able to get up again and walk again, I would fight for dogs.
This is an industry that truly contains the seeds of its own destruction. And when its views on greyhounds are exposed, when its standard practices are exposed, those cannot survive the light of day.
Greyhounds are confined in small cages. The usual standard cage is 32 inches wide, 44 inches deep, and 34 inches high. That means that a good-sized male greyhound can't raise his head when he stands up in his cage. And they're kept in those cages for 22 hours a day.
Greyhound racing seems like the worst abuse that's systematically happening to dogs in the United States.
We see racing injuries of broken backs and broken necks and fractured skulls, and it's just horrible.
This is what most of us never see. Hundreds of beautiful, sensitive greyhounds, injured, suffering, and dying, all for amusement and profit.
The injuries that are sustained by these dogs on the track, are very often fatal.
I've seen some pictures of the dogs, and they appear to be terribly abused by this industry.
I feel very strongly that as a society, we have an obligation to all living things to end suffering.
This is a fight that we should all be fighting because it's a human moral issue. It's how we treat animals.
Since our formation in 2001, 14 tracks have closed or ended live dog racing. These tracks were in states such as Colorado, Wisconsin, Florida, Texas, all over the map.
We have conservatives, we have liberals, and everybody comes together and understands that this is a chapter in our history that must come to an end.
We have people all around the country, we have donors all around the country, we have board members all around the country.
In November 2008, the voters of Massachusetts voted 56% to outlaw dog racing in this state.
Volunteers collected over 150,000 signatures to place Question 3, the Greyhound Protection Act, on the November ballot.
All right, Election Day just 2 days away. Supporters of Question 3 gathering on Boston Common. Question 3 is the Greyhound Protection Act and would phase out greyhound racing in Massachusetts by the year 2010. Well, today supporters held a rally urging voters in Massachusetts to vote yes. The Committee to Protect Dogs saying that a racing greyhound is injured every 3 to 4 days in the Bay State.
56% of the voters approved Question 3, which bans greyhound racing.
Greyhound racing will be illegal in Massachusetts.
We just don't give up. We keep fighting for the dogs, and we're going to keep fighting until greyhound racing ends everywhere in this country.
Join the fight to end greyhound racing in America. Visit us at www.grey2kusa.org.